Peace.
Yo, peace.
This is a brother. He's just coming to take a look. Y'all build with him and tell him how we doing here, because he may want to come to your class. And I love you.
Peace, guys.
You gotta go see the brother. Peace.
Yeah,
You gonna come on and talk?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you. Peace.
Oh, y'all doing? I hope I ain't interrupt y'all or not.
No, we just building, doing some recording and stuff for that's on. I do a channel called the Law School in Mecca on YouTube. So there's some of these recordings you can see. There's over 1,000 videos. You can check that stuff out when you get a chance. Where you from?
I'm from Harlem.
You from Harlem? Okay. Peace. You know, you gotta see, man, if you want to. You know.
What's going on? So I was just about to go by the Apollo. I just walked by there. I said, damn, I haven't stopped through there in years.
Usually,
you've been here before.
Yeah. Usually during these hours, I teach my class.
All right.
I teach it every Thursday, right? I'm usually here from the hour. I teach a 3-hour class, usually from the hours of 5 to about 10. You know what I mean? Depending on when I get here. You know what I mean? The name of the class is the Peace Course, right? Teaching you. It stands for Political Education and Civilization Enrichment. So teaching the knowledge of self as we teach it, but also with tools that I've devised in the curriculum for you. The class that I teach, though, is designed toward the student. So if you're not in the classroom, you didn't miss anything. Every class session is designed to you. If you missed it, well, you missed it, right? And now, you know, since COVID, I've been streaming regularly. You know, I didn't stream today because God is here with the camera, but I also forgot some stuff, so I couldn't stream today.
It's important to carry the message digitally. That's what's relevant right now.
Right. But you know, and usually I have more students, but they don't know that I'm back here yet because it was a lot of months where I wasn't here.
All right. How is it connecting to the next generation?
How is it connecting? How old are you?
41.
Okay. All right. My name is Sunyanzala. Right. I'm 46. That's what I was asking.
That's what's up. Look at y'all to be in my demographic. So I'm like.
Oh, absolutely.
The father believed in teaching the babies, right? So how do we connect to the next generation?
That's a great question. You know, there are some young people that are, you know, picking up on
like
it.
when it was mine.
They're there, but they're not. The streets are not the streets no more. You see what I'm saying? So you're not gonna find us out there, you know, like that. You know, anymore.
I've been teaching this class for over 22 years, right? So what I have found, I don't throw away a student by their age. If they're too old, that doesn't mean they don't get taught. So the way that we deal with the youth, though, is finding the connections with everyone to the youth. This is what I mean by that. If we find there's degrees of separation to all the youth. So whatever student comes in, though, they will have some connection to the youth. You see? So if they are a young student, well, they're young. If they're a little bit older, then who are they around that is young? If they are much older, then who did they father? Who are their youth? And who are the youth that they are around as an older person? And how will I teach them to teach them? You see what I'm saying? So I don't negate that. As this has gone, our nation is older now. Mm-hmm. We have more people getting into a next generation. So to say that we just teach the young, I think is unfair to a lot of brothers that got it, made families, but they didn't really get it the right way, and they don't know how to disseminate it. They don't know how to share it. So then they come back and say, listen, I got to get on this the right way. I never got it the right way as a young kid. How do I teach this though? And I say, well, you're too old, buddy. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. You know what I mean? And all of the disciplines and all of the ideas that are most profound, though, there is hardly a time that it's too late to teach someone. It's really about the relevance of what they do. Because part of the curriculum is to demand that they explore their creativity, because we're calling the black man the creator of the universe. To expand their creative palette, to venture out there and show what they could create to the world. And if you do that, you're going to be in touch with the youth. You're going to be engaging, because part of this nation is about teaching what we know and proving what we know, this knowledge of self to be. But it also entails that the preservation needs a daring of innovation as well. You know, so that combination is what keeps us always with the youth, you know? So even though, like, you know, whatever we're doing, we're always doing something with the youth, you know what I mean? So...
Right, but you know something about this. You've been here before, right? So
I had knowledge of something when I was like 17, 18. So for me, I liked it because at the time of my life, I was living in the suburbs and was going through a lot of shit, like making that transition, growing up at home and going to new school. So to me, it was something, it was a better option for me as opposed to dealing with gangs and things like that. I like the message. I like how it was like, I was never one to just wait for miracles to fall out the sky. I like to get up, get out, get something. So that's the reason I asked you guys.
No, that's a worthy question.
When I was young, it was real powerful. The message doesn't carry like that to this generation. They may look at it like, if you think about the optic of it, like most of, no shade or nothing negative, like a lot of the brothers I see now, like older, it's not a connection to the youth. And that's my fear, because maybe those things should connect to the youth, especially in this day and age. They need it, and I work a lot with the youth.
I didn't want to cut you. I just wanted to ask you what was your, because you said you used to be. So what was your disconnection?
My disconnection as I got older, well, to be honest, the dudes that were in Jersey, because even though I'm from Harlem, it was in Jersey that I got knowledge of something, and they weren't righteous. You know what I'm saying? They were misusing, they were using it to kind of use us. You know what I'm saying? In a form of control.
Okay, so you're saying like the people that were around you kind of...
Yeah, like the people who
and you outgrew them.
In a sense. And my life took different twists and turns. I went to prison, I came back. I just had a different outlook on it. But it's always true to my heart. I never ate pork still. You know what I'm saying? What I know is in my mind. I still use it to this day. It's just not, I don't know, it's just not the same. When I walked past, I was going to the Apollo to a show, and I just seen school, and I was walking in, and the brother stopped me, and you can't go in there. I'm like, imagine that, why can't I go in there? But then that's when that brother said, he said it wrong. You can come in there. Let me take you right in here to the class. I was going to tell that dude, like, bro, why would you, anybody stopping by, you should be filling them with information. You should hold their hand and walk them back here. We need more people walking random to stop by. The curiosity, the interest.
If Mecca did this.